We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Broncos have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this off.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Thomas looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Power football with the run. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Bruins send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So the Boise State Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They'll run play action. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis will throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Bruins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The sure hands. It's Bates. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. They'll go right back to him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Broncos will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Boise State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 9 over Florida. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
When You run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Davis looking to pass. Snags it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to sling it on second down. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Thomas back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Got the quick pass. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Thomas looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Hold and fire complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Davis will throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Thomas back to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Thomas back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, UCLA.
He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to the run to start this second half. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll leave it with him. And the ball's out there after it. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Camarda. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Thomas looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The screen, he can go. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Running to Green. Bust through behind his pad.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the left side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top.
There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Right on the money. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over Florida.
Takes the handoff. It's Parker.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They feed him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Davis will throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. A strike downfield. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's quick. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Boise State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
37, UCLA, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Thomas back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bates. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for room, it's Jackson. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Davis looking to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. This one's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Snap in the shotgun. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. His corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB.
And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. They recover their own fumble. How in the world the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The inside handoff. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted now.
Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by a field goal over Central Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if any...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Of 10. Good enough for a 1st down.
The give on the option. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Thomas looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What a disappointment. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is huge. Handoff from the gun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Quick step and go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll give it to the back. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's third down. They'll run the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Quick spin on the run. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.